If you're going salmon fishing this summer, make sure you're ready to safely release any fish you catch back into the river. It's your responsibility to do so with care and competence. Early in the season, distinguishing between male and female salmon can be challenging. In freshwater, males quickly develop a hook on their lower jaw, which grows larger as spawning time approaches in autumn. Females also develop a small hook, but it is rarely as pronounced as that of the males. A wild salmon can be identified by a forked tail fin, a slender tail wrist, straight rays in its dorsal and pectoral fins, and few spots below its lateral line. Farmed salmon also have a slender tail wrist, but feature a straight-edge tail fin, with a smaller surface area compared to their wild counterparts. Farmed salmon normally have many spots below their lateral line, and their dorsal and pectoral fin rays are often deformed with fringed edges. Some wild salmon may have spawned one or more times before returning to the river once again. The edges of their fins may be fringed, and they can have several spots below their lateral line. This can cause repeat spawners to be mistaken for escaped farmed salmon. Sea trout can be distinguished from salmon by their thicker tail wrist and straight tail fin. They also often have numerous spots below the lateral line. Choose fishing tackle that's strong enough to bring in the fish quickly without exhausting it completely. Use barbless hooks. Make sure you have a wide and knotless fine mesh landing net available at all times during fishing. Net the fish and bring it under control. Wet your hands before touching the fish. Keep the fish in a level position with a grip around its tail and support under its body. Do not touch the fish under the gill covers or lift it up by its tail. Carefully unhook the fish using a pair of long-nosed pliers or forceps. Do not bring the fish onto dry land. Keep it in the water the whole time and handle the fish as little as possible. If the fish is bleeding from the gills or is otherwise seriously injured, it should be killed swiftly. Estimate the size of the fish. Measuring marks can be put on your fishing rod for assistance. Keep most of the fish in the water while photographing it. As water temperature increases, it becomes even more critical to minimize handling time. Hold the fish steady, facing the current. Release it as quickly as possible after ensuring its gill covers are moving and it can maintain its own balance. Observe local fishing regulations and make sure you know which fish you are allowed to keep and which you must release. If you're new to releasing fish, you should fish with someone more experienced. Thanks for practicing catch and release responsibly, helping to save our wild salmon.